in a world where telephone calls were limited to 10 minutes.
Bermuda shorts were only allowed to be worn during active sports, such as bicycling.
And if you were first semester freshman, 9 p.m. meant bedtime.
What is this Twilight Zone? Where have we found ourselves?
Coeducation was brought to Muhlenberg College campus for the fall semester of 1957. For the first time in Muhlenberg College history, female voices were heard in the classroom, in the halls, and all over campus. Although this idea seemed innovative, the transition to having women on the campus was not easy and was met with apprehensions.
As a result, there came many new social regulations. The Muhlenberg administration was holding their female population to a high standard because in their eyes this position was coveted. As the 1957 Social Code states, a woman of Muhlenberg College is expected to comport herself everywhere in a manner that will not bring discredit upon the college or its student body.
This social code was created to ensure these ideals were upheld. There was a comprehensive list of rules just for the female students alone. The enforcer of these rules was the Dean of Women, Heintraut Dietrich. Some of the rules included:
women students may visit in the men's dormitories and fraternity houses only when specified, and first semester women were not allowed in the men's dormitories or fraternity houses at all, unless there was a registered and chaperoned party.
Bermuda slacks and shorts were only allowed to be worn in specific places and times.
Phone calls were limited to 10 minutes, and no call could be received after 10:30 p.m.
Quiet hours took place Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 10 p.m. and 10:30 to 12 a.m.
Men were not permitted in the female laundry rooms.
There were frequent dormitory meetings that were mandatory, and if a woman was absent, she was required to write a letter of explanation to the Dean of Women, who will hand out punishments at her discretion to those who were absent.
Punishments included a curfew of 7:30 p.m., confinement to secluded areas for certain hours of the night, and restrictions on visitors, phone calls, and intercom calls.
Despite all of these stipulations, women in their first years at Muhlenberg managed to make a mark on the campus. In an article from a 1961 issue of the Muhlenberg Weekly, the students reflected on how much the campus had changed for the better. The writer notes specifically, psychologically perhaps, Muhlenberg has undergone its most remarkable change. Despite a continuation of its long-established academic aims and its intimate faculty-student relationships, a new spirit pervades the campus. The co-eds have lifted morale, not only in the classroom, but in extracurricular activities as well.
It is amazing to think that these social codes once stood as the norm, and since then, Muhlenberg has flourished throughout the decades by growing and evolving to better suit the changing times.
She turned and walked away and told me I was playing. Some guys have all the luck, my heart hasn't any.